Good morning everyone. How are you all? I hope you are good. So we are doing the revision of chapter 1 and chapter 2. So let's continue with it.
Question number 1 is predict what will happen if all frogs become extinct. Extinct means that all the frogs will die and not a single number of frog will live on the earth. So if all the frogs become extinct, then the food chain will get disturbed. As we know that food chain contains a very number of different animals, and each and every animal is dependent on other animals for their food. So how the food chain will get disturbed? The number of insects will increase and they eat all the grass, and other herbivores will not get enough food. As we know, frogs are the carnivores and they eat other insects for their food. So if there are no frogs, then the number of insects will increase. And as the insects are herbivores, that means they eat only plants and grasses. So as the number of insects will increase, they will eat more and more grasses, and the other herbivores will face difficulty for their food, as all the grasses will be eaten by the insects, so other herbivores will not get enough food. Next point is the animals which eat frog will die and hence their population will get decreased. As some other animals like snakes, eagle, etc., right, these are dependent on frog for their food. So if there are no frogs, then they will also face difficulty to get their food, and they will die due to their hunger, and that's why their population will also decrease. So if the frog become extinct, then in this way the food chain will get disturbed. Second question is, how is the movement Save Tiger relevant to us? I think you all have heard about tiger projects and saving tiger, right? So why it is very important? First is, as tigers are carnivores, they eat herbivores such as deers, which is necessary for ecosystem balance, right? So in the same way as in our previous question, that as tigers are carnivores, so they will eat herbivores. And why this is necessary? For the balance of ecosystem and to maintain the food chain. If there are no tigers, then the number of herbivores will increase, and if herbivores will increase, then they will eat all the plants and grasses, and in this way the ecosystem as well as the food chain will get disturbed. So that's why tigers should be saved. And second point is, tiger is a symbol of national pride. As we all know that tiger is a national animal, so in this way the movement of Save Tiger is very important and we have to contribute in this. Next question is, water lily has circular and wax coated leaves which help in, right? So the this adaptation in the water lily helps in repelling water. As we know that water lily is grow in water habitats. These are found in fresh water habitats like ponds and rivers. So generally These plants have very large and circular leaves, and their top surface is wax coated, which helps them to repel water so that the water will not settle on the upper surface of the leaves. Next is bees helps plant in. So bees helps the plants in the process of pollination. Pollination is a process which is very important for the formation of seeds and fruits from the flowers. And in result, what the bees get, they get the nectar from the flowers. So plants and bees are interdependent on each other. Bees helps the plant for the pollination, and bees are dependent on plants for their food. Next question, fifth is name a unicellular organism. So the answer is amoeba. So amoeba is a unicellular organism. So what is a unicellular organism? The organism which is made up of only single cell. That's uni means one or single. So the organism whose body is made up of only one single cell, it is known as unicellular organism, and the example is amoeba. Question 6 is write the respiratory organs for the following. Respiration is the process in which an organism takes the oxygen inside its body and gives out the carbon dioxide gas. So in respiration there are some particular organs which are known as respiratory organs, which helps the organism in the process of respiration. That means through these organs we exchange the gases oxygen and carbon dioxide. So human has lungs. So we respire through the lungs. The respiratory organ in fish is gills, and in plants they have stomata. So this is the picture of lungs. We all know we have two lungs. In fishes, as fishes are found in water, they take in the oxygen which is dissolved in the water. So they have special organs which are known as gills. Through gills they inhale the dissolved oxygen from the water. And in plants the respiratory organ is stomata, which are present on the upper surface of the leaves. These are very small pores like structure, and through stomata the plants exchange the gases. Next question is which process is mainly involved in the growth of an organism? What is growth? Growth is the change or increase in the size and shape of any living organism. So how a growth occurs? The growth occurs by the process of cell division. As we all know, a living organism is made up of many cells. So growth is only possible when each and every cell divides and increase in the number. As the cells increase in the number, only then the growth is possible. So the process which is mainly involved in the growth is cell division. So at last we will revise the questions again. First is predict what will happen if all frogs become extinct. So first, if all the frogs become extinct, then the food chain will get disturbed. Second, the number of insects will increase and they eat all the grass and other herbivores will not get enough food. And third, the animals which eat frog will die and hence their population will get decreased. Second question is, how is the movement Save Tiger relevant to us? So first, as tigers are carnivores, they eat herbivores such as deers, which is necessary for ecosystem balance. And second point is, tiger is a symbol of national pride. Third question is, water lily has circular and wax coated leaves which help in repelling water. Fourth is, bees helps plants in pollination. Fifth is, name a unicellular organism. So amoeba is a unicellular organism. Sixth question is, write the respiratory organs for the following. So in humans, there are lungs. In fishes, respiratory organs are gills, and in plants it is stomata. Seventh question is, which process is mainly involved in the growth of an organism? So cell division is responsible for the growth of organism. So student, this is all for today. Thank you.